get on like the X Factor or American Idol, those talent shows like that?
Never. I never actually auditioned for any of those. I remember kind of what happened to me kind of came quite early. I was kind of planning to finish college. I was going to kind of have a gap year between college and university, and then in that gap year, you know, try and get some with music. I didn't know what I was going to do, send off music to my nan. I don't know where I was going to send it. But yeah, I was planning to try and get somewhere, so I didn't really know what I was going to do. And then midway through college, it all just kicked off. Neo obviously saw one of my videos and tried to sign me, so I didn't even get to think about how I was going to do it. It kind of happened. And I think what put me off X Factor and all that thing anyway is that one of my really good friends back home, she had an incredible voice. She was so good at singing, and she never ever got through the first round. She tried 4 times.
Really?
And never went through. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to get put down by that. I'm just going to do it my own way.
So what were you going to college for?
I took geography, ICT, media studies, and the music technology.
So if music didn't pan out, what were you going to be? Like, you know, what was the plan? Or you're not at that point, you were just taking a whole bunch of courses?
I was going to be a geography teacher.
A what?
A geography teacher. So I couldn't wait. I'm actually planning on still doing that. I can't wait for this music thing to end. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So, no. I don't know, either that or I loved acting as well. So if I could be an actor, that would have been cool.
We could see you in some movies then.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so what's it like working with Neo? I mean, like, who were you? Was there like a specific artist that you were like, oh my god, I'm actually working with this person, not only just meeting them? Or
every single person I pretty much got to work with on the album, I was like that. I kind of had to get used to meeting some of my idols very quickly. You know, I got to work with people like Neo, Pharrell, Rita Ora's also on the album. So you know, I had to kind of get used to not running into the room and wanting to lick their face. I had to be normal and kind of act like a fellow artist, so I had to kind of control it and be a normal. So yeah, for me it was definitely very weird working with them, you know, before I didn't release the track. So
when's the album coming out?
The album over here is out January the 8th.
January the 8th, okay.
No, 2017. No, I'm joking already.
So obviously you got a lot of crazy fans because somebody drove here from like Chicago, I think.
Yeah, where is she?
Where's she at?
There she is.
She's like, oh, thanks for putting me out.
Yeah.
Is it crazy? Is it crazier over here or in the UK?
Oh, I mean, obviously we're a bit further along the line in the UK. Obviously my album came out already, kind of thing. It's all a bit further along the line, but I think it's definitely growing quite fast over here. I think for me, like the seeing the growth every time I come back to the US is kind of crazy, and I think for me it does look like you guys before long might actually overtake the craziness of the UK. So I'm looking forward to that.
You're just saying that.
Yeah, no, it's not a good thing. No, I'm joking. Stop scaring me.
So have you been to Vegas before, or did you just write the song about a Vegas girl? Like, explain the song, obviously.
Well, yeah, we kind of had a problem with that because I've never actually been to Vegas before. So
I don't think so.
So we had this. I wrote this song called Vegas Girl because obviously everyone knows about Vegas. You don't really need to go to Vegas to know what it is. Everyone knows what Vegas is. So for me, obviously, actually, to be fair, the only reason I wrote the song was a free ticket to Vegas. I think that's why. Because I thought, all right, if we shoot the video, it has to be in Vegas. That's gonna be fun. So I wrote the song, obviously, Vegas Girl, and then we had these. And I was like, yeah, we'll shoot the video in Vegas. We'll be popping bottles in the club. It's gonna be crazy. Oh my god. And we realised I'm actually legally too young to even go out in Vegas. So the video would have been me like outside with the bouncers, like, yeah, come on, get in. Mom, pick me up, please. It would have been the best video. So kind of, I suppose the concept behind the video really is you don't need to be, you could be anywhere in the world. You don't have to be from Vegas or be in Vegas. You can be anywhere in the world and still party like in Vegas. You know, it depends on who you're with, not where you are. So
very
cool.
Yeah,
it's for all those people that just love to party no matter where they are. So yeah.
Okay, so who has some questions for Conor? Go ahead, you in the back.
Can I have a hug?
Okay.
Yeah, from here. Air hug. Or do you want a real one? Run. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, not too late, go away. No.
Alright, we're going to be taking pictures later too, guys. So
You smell so good.
okay, go ahead.
Security. No.
I know. What's the most played song on your iPod?
I can't tell you that actually. Most played song on my iPod is, I think, you probably won't have heard of it. It's a Drake song. You've heard of Aston Martin Music by Drake? That song? That's the most played song on my iTunes. But the second most is Me. No. I don't know what the second played actually. I think it might be E.T. by Katy Perry. I love that song. So yeah.
Go ahead.
Who was the last person you texted?
The last person I texted, I can tell you that. Let's find out.
That's a good question.
Thank
There you
you.
go. Please do something cool. Please do something cool. Please do something cool. Mum. Who else I texted? Him! It was him. Funny enough, can I tell you a story real quick? Last night I texted him because he didn't have my British number, so I texted him off my phone, pretending to be some crazy fan, saying that I knew all about his life and everything, and I said all these things. I said all these things that like no one would know, and like obviously I know, and like, it was so funny. He like freaked out. It was crazy, and it was me on my British phone.
He was asking for Connor's number.
Yeah, I made it look really real. I looked really real. I said, oh, I went in. I laughed. I giggled for myself to sleep.
Okay, you in the back.
Conor Maynard, will you marry me?
I will. Yes. Let's get married. Let's do it.
Okay.
Come on then. No? Alright, fine. I said yes. I was ready.
Go ahead.
Can you do an American accent?
I do an American accent. Wow. I don't really. I always get really nervous when I try and do an American accent because I don't really know what to say. I mean, I kind of think all the sentences that I got in my head, but they're all British and they're all very British things I would say. So I don't really know how to do an American accent apart from the one I'm doing right now. So that's me.
I think that's pretty good.
I come from Alabama. I come from Alabama. I come from the South. The way I was actually noticed was that posting up covers in my room on YouTube. It was great, y'all. It was great. Great, y'all.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you.
How is meeting Niall Horan?
Oh, I didn't know what you said then. I was like, Neil Horan. Niall, yeah, he's really cool. I think most times I met him, he'd been drinking beverages that he'd been enjoying at the time. And yeah, that time I did meet him, he was actually singing, you know, Can't Say No. Except he was going, beer, beer, beer. I just can't say no. I swear that is not a lie. That is 100% the truth. And he's going, liver, I think we've got a problem. Like, that's so true. It was like, that's literally what he did the last time I saw him, so it was kind of weird. But yeah, he seems to be a fan. He actually, there's a really surreal moment where he took a picture of me with his friends. So yeah, I'm a big deal. Anyway, next question.
Go ahead.
If you could record with one artist, who would it be?
If I could record one artist, there's two artists I really look up to that I'm a massive fan of, and that's Drake or John Mayer. I think if I could work with either of them, that'd be crazy. So if I could work with either of those, I'd be happy. They're my next targets.
Okay. How about you in the back?
Yep.
Yep.
Will you go to homecoming with me?
Tomorrow? I could try. I mean, I could check my schedule. And are we busy tomorrow? Are we busy tomorrow?
We fly out.
Oh, we fly out today. I'll FaceTime you. you can just go off your phone. With me on FaceTime. That'd be great.
Some real questions, guys. Some real questions. Go ahead.
Who was your biggest inspiration growing up?
Our biggest inspiration, my parents. I think for me, my parents were very supportive of everything I did. You know, they always kind of pushed me in the right direction to do what I wanted to do, and I think, you know, even when I was like 7, they noticed that I loved performing, so they put me in like a drama. They allowed me to go to a drama school at a really young age. So I think for me, you know, they allowed me to do everything that I wanted to do in terms of performing and singing and acting and stuff. So I would say, yeah, my biggest inspiration. So yeah.
And you had your arm up for like ever. Go ahead.
Who are your musical inspirations?
My musical inspirations. I mean, I grew up listening to loads of people like Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Usher, Mario, Justin Timberlake, Neo, and now I listen to a lot of rap people like Drake, Kanye West, Jay-Z. So I have loads of different things. Although I did go for quite a weird stage where I listened to a lot of Good Charlotte, the Rasmus. Does anyone remember the Rasmus? No? Okay. Green Day as well. I love Green Day. So yeah, I had loads of influences growing up, but I would say the main ones would be the R&B singers. Like they're the kind of people that influence how I sing. So yeah.
Okay. What about you?
What's your favorite part of doing your job?
My favorite part of my job, you guys. I get to meet all you guys, and most of you aren't crazy, so that's why it's so fun.
You in the red?
When was the moment you knew you were big?
Oh wow! Well, didn't take long. No. Oh my goodness! Right, what did I mind doing when I was big? I think when people start. When people start, oh my goodness. When people started recognizing me in the street, I would say that was the moment where I kind of, I think, you know, over in the UK when people started asking me for a picture, I remember I was in, you guys know,